CNBC just announced its most expensive cities to actually raise a family. And do you know what state was actually on the bottom of the whole list? You got it, Arkansas. We're diving into all those details today. So, let's talk about that. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a reload from the dumpster fire, horrible place, also known as Illinois, aka Chicago. And I looked all across America to find the best place to live in America by far. Kentucky, Tennessee, Florida. I went to Colorado, I went to Utah, I went to all the different places you might be looking for right now, but Northwest Arkansas by far is the best place to live in America, by far. So if you want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, let me know, call me, let's meet up for coffee, come down here, we can talk about why I chose here versus anywhere else in America. But without further ado, let's jump right into the content. Alright, so let's do a little bit of recap about this article. It's funny because the actual article is designed, first off, to be like, how much do you need to make as an income salary to raise a family of 4 in this state, in a state? And so they did the top, like, most expensive states, like, meaning the salaries you have to have. And it is in California, that's not the first one, so we'll get to that in a second. But then I took the opposite effect. What's the most affordable states? What's the state you have to have the least amount of salary to make the most, to have the extra raise a family? So, and then we'll talk about some of those unique benefits that Northwest Arkansas has to offer versus Arkansas. But let's talk about some of those interesting states first. The first one's Massachusetts. You have to have a salary to live comfortably of $300,000 to have a family of 4 and live comfortably. And they have a 50-30-20 rule. I think 50% is earnings for necessary housing, utility costs, 30% for discretionary, 20% for savings or investments. So the 50-30-20 rule applies here. And to live in Massachusetts, to have a family of 4, you need $300,000, crazy times. Hawaii came next for $294,000, so basically $300,000. Connecticut, New York, California. So that's kind of crazy. Now, the cheapest state in all of America to have a family of 4, to raise them and to live comfortably is Mississippi. Second one is Arkansas, which puts Northwest Arkansas in a very unique position out of all of America. And the first thing we need to cover, why Northwest Arkansas is by far the most affordable place to live in America, and it's truly because, and anyone who has been here or lives here knows this, is the fact that you get to be able to live in a larger city. Like, you get all the amenities of a larger city, and also kind of this European style of living all in one area. Now, a lot of times you don't get this luxury, if you live in a smaller area. Like, for instance, other parts of Arkansas, you just don't get those certain things. You don't live in a big city. You live in a smaller town, etc. You don't get a lot of trail systems, you don't get those things. But within Northwest Arkansas, and this is very, very, very unique to not only Arkansas, but America in general, you get all the benefits of all the different things when it comes to big city living, whether it comes to outdoor spaces, when it comes to, obviously, like Europe. When I say European, walking to coffee shops, getting into your car and having community events, and all different things when it comes to Europe, plus the big city stuff of, outdoor malls and amphitheaters and bigger bands and music everywhere, the whole different Hallmark kind of style stuff. You get both those different things all in one package, but you live in one of the second most affordable state in America, literally. So, very interesting place because you can find cheaper places to live in America. That is for sure. You can find cheaper places in Mississippi. You can find cheaper places in West Virginia. But you don't get those perks of bigger city, great education, great medical, as well as that European outdoor living lifestyle, walking to coffee shops, outdoor trail systems, hundreds of miles of trails. You just don't see those mixed very often, or at all, really. And Northwest Arkansas really does mesh that very well. Before we jump on to the next point, I made something for you. Yes, specifically for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to come down here, check out the area, maybe come down here for vacation or move down here permanently. I made 3-day itineraries so you can go literally 3 days, city by city, event by event, thing by thing, so you can cover all of Northwest Arkansas, all it has to offer, because there are so many things to do here. So many things. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, maybe you're looking to move down here, whether for rental or for home, and using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below: name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage. Where do you want to move to Northwest Arkansas? Enter all the information below and make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, Every single Friday, I send an email out just kind of talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in the Walmart Amphitheater? What new businesses are moving here? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on in Rogers? All the things you want to know. What's going on in Bella Vista? All the things you want to know about Northwest Arkansas. Enter information below, email below. I'll make sure you get the email every single Friday. But one thing you need to be aware of, I just want to prepare your heart and soul for this, is the fact you will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most important person eventually when you make it down to Northwest Arkansas. And the second reason why Northwest Arkansas is by one of the most affordable places to live in America, and this is a little bit more of a dovetail off what I said before about bigger cities and also the European style of living, is the fact that you get higher paying jobs here. Now within Arkansas in general, the jobs do not pay that high in Arkansas because there's not like larger cities here. Maybe in Little Rock a little bit, but in Northwest Arkansas, we have 3 of the biggest companies in the world that exist here. And thousands and tens of thousands of vendors that work with Walmart and JB Hunt and Tyson exist here as well. If you see a Coca-Cola sign in Rogers, Arkansas, because there's a large presence of Coca-Cola here, Pepsi, 3M, General Mills, Kellogg's, whatever it is, they have big offices in Northwest Arkansas, which requires people to move here from out of state or grow up here, go through the college system here, and then get a job within this whole system. Whatever the case is, they're moving here for a higher paying job. And so oftentimes in Northwest Arkansas, higher paying jobs are very common in the area. So we get the benefits of living in a very lower needed income state, but have higher paying jobs in this one little section of the area. So we get the perks, we get the best of both worlds, as Miley Cyrus has once quoted and said. And the last thing we need to cover, why Northwest Arkansas is by far one of the most affordable places to live in America. We've talked about the outdoor spaces, we've talked about obviously the higher paying jobs, we talked about this kind of big city European living in Northwest Arkansas. The biggest factor when it comes to all these different things is truly the affordable housing. Now, obviously, when you think affordable housing, we have way more affordable housing in comparison to other parts of America, way under the national average. That's obvious. There are definitely sections of Northwest Arkansas that are way over national average. Downtown Bentonville, parts of Fayetteville, different little pockets here and there. But overall, in general, the actual median home price for both for Washington and Benton County are way under the national average. So you can purchase a home in Northwest Arkansas for way under, have a higher paying job, live in outdoor. You can truly live, work, and play all in NWA. Who made up that one? You can live all these and do these different things in Northwest Arkansas, and you just don't get those benefits in other parts of America. You can go to the list of, best place to live in America, and at the end of it all, there's different parts that are probably slightly more affordable, but they don't really have all the amenities that we have to offer. They don't really have all the jobs that we have to offer. They don't have the large corporations or mid-sized companies that have to offer. The infrastructure, all the different things. Even the tax bracket when it comes to Arkansas is different than most of the states in America. So, in a good way. So just keep that in mind, is when you're looking around here and when you're looking to raise a family, definitely keep Northwest Arkansas in mind, because it's so affordable to be here, plus all the amenities that you're probably looking for right now. Alright, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is. A starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on in Fayetteville? It comes with over a 100-page guide, city by city, stat by stat, of everything happening in Northwest Arkansas. All the cool things, all the things that are happening currently, in the future, everything, schools, everything you want to know about Northwest Arkansas in this little package. So it comes with itineraries, it comes with stickers, it comes with everything, plus brand new. It comes with your first brand new, like hot off the press, I feel right now, NWA coloring book. So it has all the different things when it comes to what you see here. Color Mountain, Onyx Coffee. You have all the, if you are into coloring book or kids are into coloring book, make sure you order a starter pack. Also, just a little side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It's my favorite for F word. Free, so enter your information below, make sure you get the package shipped to you right away. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour, so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we get check out some home for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. Alright guys, I'll see you next one.